Hey, what's going on guys, Pog here and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick review of this 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport Ultimate 2.0. So let's get started. So this Santa Fe Sport is actually the top of the line trim, so that's why it's the Ultimate. So this one has all of the options and features that Santa Fe Sport offered back in 2018. Quick look at the rear. Getting closer to the tailgate, you can see that this one here has the smart tailgate. So if I go ahead and stand near it, the tailgate will open. So then if I push this, I'll go ahead and close it. Now this one here does have a dual exhaust tip here. Again, it says it's the Sport 2.0 Turbo Ultimate all-wheel drive. We do get the Santa Fe over here. Taking a look at the wheels that this Santa Fe comes with, it has 19-inch alloy wheels wrapped around 235/55 R19 Kumho 7 all-season tires. Now this one does have a LED indicator on the side view mirror. It also has blind spot assist, as you guys can see that right there. Now this Santa Fe does have keyless entry, so you have this button over here, but it's not like the other cars where if you grab the door handle, it will go ahead and unlock the door. With this one, you do have to press this once. You'll hear a 2 beep, and that means you unlock the door. There we go. And then now it's unlocked. And then if you push it again, you'll hear a 1 beep, and that means it's locked. So you can also see the turn signal on the side view mirror flashing when I push the button. Now the door is locked. Now this is the key fob that you get with the Santa Fe Sport Ultimate. You do have your lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. You also have a key here, so if you push this, you can take the key out and get into the car if your remote battery is dead. But this one we also option for a car starter. So if I go ahead and push this once, this is a two-way, and then hold it the second time, it'll go ahead and start the engine. As you can see. And that beep means the car did go ahead and start. You can also turn it off by holding it. Again, this one is an option. It did not come with the car. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and get inside the car. Now, as you guys can see, this car has memory seats. So you have 2 memory seats. This also has the easy exit and entry, so whenever you turn off the car, it'll go ahead and push the seat back so you can easily get out of the car. You have your mirror controls over here, as well lock and unlock, the child lock for the windows. Now the 2 front windows are fully automatic, the rear ones are not, so you do have to push them until they fully roll down, or you have to pull up and hold until they go back up. There we go, we have Santa Fe badging right there. Pocket here for water bottle and stuff. This one has the Infinity audio system, and over here we do have the fuel door release. So you don't push this, you just basically pull it like this and it'll go ahead and open up the fuel door, and you can then go ahead and refuel the car. Now here we have the seat controls, so you can go ahead and adjust the seat to your liking. Here's the rear control. You also have lumbar support right there, 4-way. Now before I go ahead and get into the car, I do want to go ahead and show you guys here. So this is how you go ahead and change your drive modes from eco, normal, and sport. You have your downhill control, traction control off. Right over here you got your blind spot control, lane departure warning. So if you go ahead and get out of the lane, it'll go ahead and beep at you. Heated steering wheel, as well as your lock here. Now if you go ahead and pull down this lever, you can go ahead and adjust the steering wheel. So this is a up and down telescoping steering wheel. As you can see, you can just adjust it to your liking, and when you get it the way you want it, you just pull this up and it locks it in place. Now let's go ahead and shut the door. Now this is what it looks like when the doors are unlocked. So you do see this red part here, so that means it's unlocked. So if you go ahead and push the lock, you will not see that, and that means the car is locked. So here's a quick look. There we go. So that's how you know it's locked. Now behind the steering wheel, we also have the headlight control. So this one has the automatic lights. You have fog lights here, high beam, and also you can have your turn signal. So if you just tap it once, it'll go ahead and blink how many times you want it to blink, because there's actually settings that you can use and it'll go ahead and blink as many times as you set it, which is pretty cool. The one on the right side is the rear wiper as well as the front wipers, so you can go ahead and control them. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see that over here on the left side we do have the volume control, we have the mute, we have modes, as well as this is what we use to switch between tracks. Now this one over here on the right, we have the adaptive cruise control as well as resume, set, and this is how you basically adjust your distance. Now taking a look at the left side over here, this is how you can go ahead and talk to the car as well as answer and reject the phone call. And the buttons over here is what you can go ahead and use to control the center screen over there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the engine. You do have push button start here, so you can have the key in your pocket and you can go ahead and put the foot on the brake and push the button to start the engine. Now you can probably tell the seat just moved to my memory setting. And if I go ahead and turn off the car, it'll go ahead and put me to the entry and exit way, so I can easily exit the car. Now looking over here, you can see that we have good amount of air vents here, so you can go ahead and easily adjust it to the way you like. You got one over there, here, and there. This car does have dual zone automatic climate control, so you can go ahead and have the best comfort whenever you're driving. Now taking a look at the infotainment system, as you guys can see over here on the top, we do have a CD drive, so you can go ahead and put in your CD to play music that way. You do have Bluetooth in this car, so you can stream music through your phone, or you can use that USB port there to plug in your phone, or use Apple CarPlay, because this car does have Apple CarPlay. So you can see that this car has many ways you can go ahead and use this infotainment system. Now this is the Hyundai's infotainment system. It's actually very nice. You get your speed limit on the road when you're driving, which is awesome. And you do have FM, XM radio and all that stuff. Now if you press the navigation here, it'll take you to addresses, or you can put this here and go to home, and you can click here and now take you to a full screen of the map. Now taking a look here, we do have a volume knob, tuning knob, media, phone, info setup track, and over here you get your front and rear defrosters. There's your AC and recirculation. You get your climate button here, so if you go ahead and push this, it'll take you over to your climate screen. So you have dual zone automatic climate control, so right now it's on auto, that's why we have the light there, but you can manually adjust it. You can see it happens right away. We can put auto again, so you can see it kind of highlights there. You have off and then auto, and you can adjust the climate control upon the dual zone climate control, so you can have individual or you can have it on sync. So if you go ahead and push this button here, you can put it on sync, and now if you adjust the drivers, it'll adjust the passenger as well. And this is how you go ahead and adjust the modes. Now you do not have to come over to the climate screen. So let's say you're listening to the radio. If you go ahead and adjust it, you can see on the top there, it is showing it as well. You hit off, it basically overlays on top of whatever you're doing. So you do not have to be on the climate screen in order to make changes. So you can use the buttons to make it, which is nice. Now, of course, this is a touchscreen. So if we go all menu, you have your Apple CarPlay there and Android Auto. So you can definitely go ahead and plug those in. But yeah, that's just a quick look to the infotainment there. We do have this wood trim on this ultimate trim, which is nice. Taking a look underneath here, there is a two cigarette lighters and then USB port and auxiliary. You also get a nice amount of storage down there. Now let's say you were parking and you needed your front camera. Let's say you're in drive. If you push this button here, you can go ahead and activate the front camera, and you can basically see what's in front of you. So you do not have to put it in reverse, but if you put it in reverse, the backup camera will be the one you can see, and you do have the guidelines lines right over there. This car also has rear parking sensors, which is right over here. So if you push this, you can go ahead and deactivate it. And then this also has auto hold. So if you have this and you come to a stop, you don't have to have your foot on the brake, it automatically hold it. Here's your electric parking brake, and then you have heated and ventilated seats for both the driver and the passenger. So you have 3 modes. So there you go. You can adjust it however you like. And again, this works for the passenger and the driver's seat. Now there's 2 cup holders here, some storage here for coins. Opening the center console, you have this tray over here, you can put some stuff. And then this is a quite open center console there, so you can definitely fit good amount of stuff in there. It's also quite soft and it's nice to rest your arm on. Now this car does have a digital speedometer, as you guys can see. If we go ahead and use these buttons, you can go ahead and adjust whatever you want to see. So there's the range. The average fuel economy is not that, so this is because we're sitting here for quite some time now. And then if we look over here, we have trip A, trip B, and then we also get back to the digital speedometer. Now this is our enter, but if we use this here, we can go to our next option, which is our navigation screen. Then we have our lane departure, and then here's the music, the media basically. And then this is when the service is due. And then we have settings, so you can enter and then use this to go down. So there's the driver assist, so you have smart cruise control. We have autonomous emergency braking, front collision warning, as you can see there, a rear cross traffic alert, and we can go back. Then you have doors, so you can set whatever you want. So the power tailgate, smart tailgate is what opens it up whenever you're standing behind the trunk. The tailgate, it'll go ahead and open. And then we can go back. There's the lights, sound, convenience, service intervals, and also other features. So there's a lot of things you guys can definitely customize on this car. Now taking a look on the top here, we have the controls. So we have reading lights here for both, and then if you push this, it'll turn on all of the lights in the car. So there we go. This one will activate the lights whenever you open the door and stuff. This is for the tailgate, so you hold this, the tailgate will open. This is for the sunshade, so if we hit open, I'll go ahead and open the sunshade for this beautiful large panoramic sunroof. As you can see, it's actually quite massive, so it's pretty big. And then this is how you can go ahead and tilt it and also open it. I'm not going to do it because obviously it's raining right now, so it's not a good idea. And then again, you can go ahead and close it if you don't want to bring too much light into the cabin. So there you go, one touch, I'll go ahead and close it for you. Then over here you have your sunglass holder. Now taking a look at the rear view mirror, as you guys can see, we do have 3 home link buttons. We have this one here which turn off the compass there, and then this one I believe is for the automatic dimming rear view mirror. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Now as you can see, if I go ahead and turn off the engine, it's going to go ahead and put my seat to the exit and entry mode. So if I go ahead and push this, and once I open the door, it'll go ahead and put me back so I can easily exit the car. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am in a different place, and the reason is because while I was filming, I guess somebody saw me filming, they came and they started blasting their music, so I had to move to film here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the rear door here. So if we look over here, you can see you do get a big amount of opening here, so you can easily get into the car. This car does also have a sunshade, so you can just put it up like so. There we go, and you can easily put it back down. You do have Santa Fe here. Now this part here is actually quite soft. You also get heated rear seats, as you can see. So both this one and that door do have a heated seat button, and you have 2-way heated seats. This is your window control. There's an Infinity sound system here, and you also get a door pocket there. Now taking a look at the rear seats, obviously these are heated seats, but you can also go ahead and recline the seats to get you the best comfort. So you can just use this here while you're sitting on it, and you can just easily recline it to get the best comfort as you like. Now this here does have a middle armrest, so it is quite soft, so you can easily rest your arm and also separate the 2 passengers. And if you push this here, you can go ahead and reveal 2 cup holders as well. Now taking a look at the other seat, as you can see, again very similar like so. You do have your sunshade here, and you do have the heated seat button, so it is 2-way heated seat. And you also get the window control, again a nice small pocket there, a water bottle spot, and also some other material spot there. So you also get your Infinity audio, and here you do also get some pockets on both the back of the driver and passenger seat. In the center here, there's also a 12-volt outlet. Now, other than using this to recline, you can also push it right now, and I'll go ahead and fold the rear seat to give you more cargo space. And as you can see, with the rear seats folded, you do have very good amount of storage room here. Now, this is a optional cargo net, and this is also a all-weather mat here to basically protect the actual trunk. Now, one thing I just actually found out is that you can actually separately go ahead and flip this seat. So if you pull this up, you can just go ahead and fold down the middle seat in case you're just carrying something long. So you still need 2 passengers in the rear. You can just only fold the middle and still carry something long all the way to the front. And if you're done with it, you just basically push it to close. Now, as you guys can see, I did go ahead and fold the cargo mat to go ahead and show you guys the under storage. So if we open this one here, as you guys can see, we do have our jack here, so we can go ahead and replace the tire in case of a flat. There's some storage here, which we got some winter safety kit, and yeah, so you do get a good amount of storage down there. And if we go ahead and open this up, you can see there's more storage there, and that's the block heater cable. But yeah, so you can see there's a lot of storage underneath here. And yes, this car does have a spare tire. So if we look underneath here, you can see the spare tire. So it is very nice to get all this storage and still get a spare tire right underneath the car. Now, taking a look here, as you guys can see, we do have another cigarette lighter area. There's also a speaker there. And this one here is, let's say you're in the back. On this car, you don't really have to go to open up the rear door in order to fold the seats. You can just pull this, and as you guys can see, the seats will fold right from the rear. And again, you do have to have that the front seats are far forward so that the headrest will clear them. Now, sitting in the back of this Santa Fe Sport, it is really comfortable here. So you can see you still have this beautiful panoramic sunroof. Now, this seats also, you can move forward and you can put them back as well, which is very nice. And you also get the reclining here, so you can pull this and just give yourself a nice recline. So you can just, sit, relax, and get your destination in comfort. Speaking of comfort, you do have your vent over here. So you can just adjust it to your liking right over here. You have lights here, reading lights, handle here, again, right over there. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.